In the quaint, picturesque town of Skylark, nestled between rolling hills and vast meadows, the air hummed with the scent of blooming flowers and the buzz of bees. Skylark was a place where every house had a garden, each one more vibrant than the next, and the street markets were a riot of colors and scents. But amidst all this beauty, Mia's eyes were always drawn to the overgrown garden next door, a wild, tangled mess that seemed out of place in such a meticulously kept town. Mia was a curious and determined 12-year-old girl, with curly auburn hair and bright green eyes, always seen with her little notebook, jotting down sketches and notes about the plants she encountered. She had always been fascinated by botany, a passion she inherited from her mother, who worked as a horticulturist. One summer afternoon, Mia decided to explore the mysterious garden next door, unable to resist the allure of the unknown any longer. She climbed over the creaky wooden fence, her heart pounding with excitement and a slight tinge of fear. As she waded through the tall grass and unruly bushes, she stumbled upon an old, hidden greenhouse. The glass panes were covered in grime, but she could still make out the shapes of exotic plants and an array of botanical specimens inside. Pushing open the creaky door, Mia stepped into the greenhouse, her eyes wide with wonder. She had never seen anything like it. There were plants with leaves that shimmered like silver, flowers that glowed faintly in the dim light, and vines that twisted and turned in intricate patterns. Her exploration was cut short when she heard the sound of footsteps behind her. Spinning around, she found herself face to face with Mr. Thompson, the reclusive 70-year-old retired botanist who owned the garden. He had a stooped posture, salt and pepper hair, and a perpetually furrowed brow, often wearing an old, worn-out gardening hat. Mia braced herself for a scolding, but to her surprise, Mr. Thompson's stern expression softened when he saw her. "What are you doing here, young lady?" he asked, his voice gruff but not unkind. "I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson," Mia stammered. "I was just curious about your garden. It's so different from all the others in Skylark." Mr. Thompson studied her for a moment, then nodded slowly. "You have a genuine interest in plants, don't you?" Mia nodded eagerly. "Yes, sir. I love botany. My mother is a horticulturist, and she's taught me so much about plants. But I've never seen anything like this before." Mr. Thompson's eyes twinkled with a spark of something Mia couldn't quite place. "Well then, I suppose you should know the story of this garden." Over the next few weeks, Mr. Thompson began to share the tale of the garden's glory days with Mia. He revealed that the garden used to be a community project, tended by a group of passionate gardeners who were once the heart of Skylark. They called themselves the Forgotten Gardeners, a name that had a touch of mystery and reverence. Mr. Thompson had been the leader of this group, a talented botanist who had dedicated his life to discovering and preserving rare plant species. The garden had been a place of wonder and beauty, drawing visitors from all around to marvel at the exotic plants and vibrant displays. But as time passed, the members of the group grew old or moved away, and the garden was eventually forgotten, left to grow wild and untamed. Inspired by the story and her newfound friendship with Mr. Thompson, Mia decided to help him restore the garden to its former glory. They spent hours working together, clearing away the overgrowth, tending to the plants, and rediscovering the hidden treasures of the greenhouse. As they worked, they uncovered forgotten journals, old photographs, and plant species thought to be extinct. Each discovery brought a new sense of excitement and purpose to their project. The journals were filled with detailed notes and sketches, documenting the garden's history and the knowledge of the forgotten gardeners. The photographs captured moments of joy and camaraderie, reminding Mia and Mr. Thompson of the strong sense of community that had once thrived in Skylark. Word of their efforts began to spread, and soon other residents of Skylark became curious about the old garden. They stopped by to offer their help, bringing with them stories of their own memories and experiences with the forgotten gardeners. The garden slowly began to transform, not just in appearance, but in spirit. It once again became a place of beauty and wonder, drawing people together and inspiring a new generation of gardeners. Children who had never shown an interest in plants before found themselves captivated by the garden's magic, eager to learn and explore. One day, as Mia and Mr. Thompson were working in the greenhouse, they stumbled upon a particularly rare and delicate flower, one that Mr. Thompson had thought was lost forever. It was a symbol of the garden's resilience and the power of community. "This flower," Mr. Thompson said, his voice filled with emotion, "is a testament to what we can achieve when we come together. It's a reminder that no matter how much time passes, the things we care about can always be brought back to life." Mia nodded, her eyes shining with pride. "And it's a reminder that we should never forget our roots, our history, and the importance of preserving the beauty of the world around us." The garden soon became a symbol of unity and resilience in Skylark, reminding everyone of the importance of preserving their natural surroundings and heritage. It was a place where people of all ages could come together to learn, share, and grow, both as individuals and as a community. As the seasons changed and the garden continued to flourish, Mia and Mr. Thompson knew that they had created something truly special. They had not only restored a forgotten garden, but had also rekindled the spirit of the forgotten gardeners, ensuring that their legacy would live on for generations to come. And so in the quaint, picturesque town of Skylark, nestled between rolling hills and vast meadows, the garden stood as a testament to the power of curiosity, determination, and the enduring strength of community. It was a place where memories were made, friendships were forged, and the beauty of nature was cherished and celebrated by all. With the garden thriving, Skylark's community spirit flourished as well. The once forgotten space now buzzed with activity, laughter ringing out as children played amongst the flowers and adults shared gardening tips. Mia had become a local hero, her enthusiasm infectious, drawing even the most indifferent townsfolk into the fold. Mr. Thompson, once a reclusive figure, now stood at the heart of this rejuvenated community, his knowledge and guidance invaluable to all who sought it. The garden became a living classroom where Mia and Mr. Thompson held workshops, sharing the secrets of the exotic plants and the history of the forgotten gardeners. They taught the children how to plant seeds, care for the soil, and recognize the delicate balance of nature. The children's faces lit up with wonder as they watched their efforts bloom into vibrant flowers and lush greenery. Mia's little notebook was now filled with new sketches and notes, a testament to her growing knowledge and experiences. One sunny afternoon, as Mia and Mr. Thompson were arranging a new display of wildflowers, they noticed a familiar figure standing at the garden gate. It was Mia's mother, her eyes wide with amazement at the transformation. "Mia, Mr. Thompson, this is incredible," she exclaimed, stepping into the garden. "I can't believe how much it's changed." Mr. Thompson tipped his worn-out gardening hat, a smile spreading across his face. "Your daughter has been a great help, Mrs. Johnson. She's got quite the green thumb, just like her mother." Mia beamed with pride as her mother hugged her tightly. "I'm so proud of you, Mia. This garden is a beautiful reminder of what can be achieved when we work together." As the days turned into weeks, the garden's fame spread beyond Skylark. Visitors from neighboring towns came to see the remarkable transformation, eager to learn from the community's example. The local newspaper even ran a feature on the garden, dubbing it Skylark's Hidden Gem. One evening, as the sun set over the rolling hills, casting a golden glow over the garden, Mr. Thompson gathered everyone around the old greenhouse. Holding up the delicate flower they had discovered, he addressed the crowd. "This flower represents the heart of our garden, the heart of our community. It reminds us that no matter how overgrown or forgotten something may seem, with care and dedication, it can flourish once more. Let us all continue to nurture this garden and each other, preserving the beauty and spirit of Skylark for generations to come." The crowd erupted in applause, and Mia felt a warmth spread through her heart. She had found not only a mentor in Mr. Thompson, but also a deeper connection to her community and the natural world around her. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, the garden stood as a beacon of hope, unity, and the enduring power of nature. And so, in the quaint, picturesque town of Skylark, nestled between rolling hills and vast meadows, the garden continued to thrive, a living testament to the magic of curiosity, determination, and community.